I.S.U.P.K.
We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Only men prepare to die. We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Never let their brothers die. We want no cowards in our camp, in our camp. Only men prepare to die.
America is so worried about all this voting, who's going to run from Republican and Democrat. They're worried so much about Hillary Clinton becoming president and Donald Trump becoming president. Let me tell you something. Who gives a damn about them being president, man? Them being president don't mean a damn thing to blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians. Do you know what you're doing when you voting? You voting for your next oppression, man. We told brothers and sisters in D.C. not to vote for Barack Obama. They just laughed at us. They said, oh, y'all crazy. What happens when Barack Obama got in office? Brothers and sisters were getting killed by the police, more unemployment than ever. You didn't believe us. We told y'all not to vote for that African. He's not even our brother. That's right, not SHALAM. He's an African, a Hamite. He is not black, he is not an Israelite. And you voted for him. And because we voted for him, for the 8 years he's been in office, blacks and Hispanics have been in hell. And you want to vote for Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton? Donald Trump already talking about he want to build a wall for our Mexican brothers and sisters. What do you think he thinks about blacks? Forget about the Native American Indians, they on the reservations, dying, committing suicide, drinking themselves to death because their land was stolen by this white devil. And you want to vote for them? Come on, let's get real. It's time to wake up in America, man. You got that, brother? Read that for me.
Proverbs chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority.
When the righteous are in authority. What it means to be righteous? Mean to do, what's up, brother? Mean to do everything that God says to do, man. To follow the laws and commandments of God, man. To follow everything that God said, that's righteous, man. Because the Lord knows what righteousness is, man. When it said the righteous are in authority, what?
The people rejoice.
The people rejoice. Blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians rejoice when the righteous are in authority, man. Why do they rejoice? Because they're not in hell, man. They don't have to worry about getting shot in the street. They don't have to worry about being addicted to drugs. They don't have to worry about not having a job, being jobless, being unemployed. They don't have to worry about all these things, man, when the righteous are in authority. But guess what? The righteous is not in authority in America.
That's right.
Nobody no president on this earth was ever righteous. George Washington was not righteous.
That's right.
Abraham Lincoln was not righteous. Andrew Jackson, Benjamin Franklin, Bush, the Clintons, none of them were righteous, man. All of them are some filthy devils that go to other countries and steal their resources, man. None of them are righteous, man. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Read on.
But when the wicked beareth rule.
Hold up. When the wicked beareth rule. What it means to be wicked, to be evil, to go against God, man. When the wicked beareth rule, what's the wicked? Barack Obama, he's the wicked.
That's right.
He beareth rule for 8 years. What happens? When Barack Obama got in office, he said it's a post-racial era. He said it's a post-racial era. But I'm looking on the news, on the TV, I don't see white people getting killed by the police.
Right.
I don't see Chinese people getting killed by the police. I don't see Japanese people, East Indians getting killed by the police. But I am seeing black people, Hispanic people getting killed by the police. And you want to tell me it's a post-racial era? Come on. When the wicked beareth rule, read on.
The people mourn.
The people what?
Mourn.
What?
Mourn.
People mourn. What it means to mourn? You have to be sad in mourning, man.
That's right.
Mourning means you are suffering, man. And guess what? We are in mourning, man. I understand y'all brothers and sisters in Baltimore. Y'all in mourning, man. And it's not your fault. You wanna know whose fault it is? The white man's fault, man. Why? Because he's the devil the Bible speaks of, man. You're in this condition right now because of the white man, man. All blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians are in the condition they are right now, suffering in America, dying in America because of the white man, man. Because his rule was wicked.
That's right.
All these heathens' rules are wicked. And they understand one thing. They understand one thing. That they look out for their own nation, man. They look out for their own nation. They look out for their own land. They don't care about you. Any heathen, any white, Chinese, Japanese, any heathen they say they care about blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians are some damn liars. Because if they cared about you, they would have gave you your land back. They would have given you your culture back. They would have given you your identity back. But you're in America for 400 years, dying. And they talk about they love blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians. Come on, man. You ain't gonna trick me with that lie. Drop that, brother. Give me Jeremiah chapter 8, verse 11. You ain't gonna trick me, man. You ain't gonna trick a brother that's white, man. That knows how much the devil is, man. That knows how America operates, man. Especially with these politics. Want to worry about what Hillary Clinton thinks if Hillary Clinton becomes president or Donald Trump becomes president. Donald Trump is a businessman, man. You want to know what businessmen do for a living? Make money. That's what businessmen do.
Right.
Make money.
That's right.
That's what politics is all about. Making money. Compromise. That's what politics is about. But guess what? The man of the I.S.U.P.K on the command GEN.YAHANNA, we don't compromise. We don't compromise anything. Your black leaders compromise. Eddie Long compromise.
Right.
T.D. Jakes compromise.
That's right.
Creflo Dollar compromise. All of our black leaders that we think are so great, they compromise. Because they want to be a part of America. Well, guess what, man? We don't want to be a part of America. We are separate from America. I'm not talking about what the NAACP did when they tried to go to Africa. Separate from America means separate from their philosophies and customs. Separate from their way of life. Separate from their lifestyle, man. That's what it means to be separate. And God wanted us to be separate. Why? Because we're His chosen children, man. And God don't want His children to be in oppression. God don't want His children to follow wicked philosophies and customs, man. Read on, brother.
Jeremiah chapter 8, verse 11. For they have healed the hurt of the daughter of my people.
For they have healed the hurt of the daughter of my people. What that mean? What Barack Obama did? He healed the hurt of our people slightly. He healed the hurt of Israel slightly. Just a little bit. With what? With his words. It's a post-racial era. It's a post-racial era. Let's all come together. Obamacare. All that garbage. It's a post-racial era. We are all equal. America's great. We are all Americans. That's what he said. He have healed the hurt of my people slightly. Read on.
Slightly, saying, peace, peace.
Saying peace, peace, peace. That's what it's all about in America, huh? Peace. That lie. Ain't no peace in America. Saying peace, peace. Read on.
When there is no peace.
There is no peace. I don't see no peace in Baltimore.
That's right.
You must be kidding yourself. I don't see no peace. I'm out here in Lexington Market right now. I don't see no damn peace in Baltimore.
That's right.
I don't see no peace in Baltimore. I don't see no peace in Baltimore, in Philadelphia, in Washington, D.C. I don't see no peace anywhere on the earth for blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians. Your black leaders have been lying to you.
That's right.
Your politicians have been lying to you. There is no peace in America, man. There's no peace in this society. But it is peace when you do one thing, when you separate, man. You need to understand that voting is oppression, man. All you doing is voting for your next oppressor. You voting for the next people that's going to abuse and use you up until you die off the face of the earth, man. Because that's what they're doing right now. They've been doing it for 400 years. That's right. That's nothing new. So what if Hillary Clinton becomes president? Or Donald Trump becomes president? Now that damn thing is going to change for blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians. Why do you think Donald Trump said, let's make America great? When was the last time America was great? When your foremothers and forefathers were in chains. That's right. Slavery. When you was picking cotton. When you was getting your blacks whipped. When you was getting lit on a tree. That's when, suck count. When we was, man. As a nation. That's when America was great. For these other nations. For the white man. That's when America was great. Well, guess what? That's what you're going to get. That's what you're going to get if you keep loving the white man. If you keep loving these other nations, that's what you're going to get again, man. Read on, brother. Read it one more time. That's it. Verse 11. Read it one more time.
For they have healed the hurt of the daughter of my people, slightly, saying, peace, peace, when there is no peace.
There is no peace. Y'all remember the Million Man March, right? That happened in D.C. All them political leaders come to D.C. for the Million Man March. Farrakhan, the unhonorable Farrakhan, all them Uncle Tom, Uncle Ruckus, sellout traitors, Negroes, came for the Million Man March. Did our condition change? Hell no. You don't understand politics, man. You gotta understand what politics are. All these politicians and leaders have their own agenda, man. Hillary Clinton got her own agenda. That's right. Donald Trump got her own agenda. Bernie Sanders got his own agenda, man. They got their own plans, man. Right. And guess what? None of them are for you. None of them are for us. None of them agendas is to help blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians in America. How do I know? Because the condition haven't changed. How long have you been in America? And we still got guns and drugs in the community? Brothers and sisters are dying of police brutality? That's right. How many years has it been since Rodney King? How many years? What happened? What happened since Barack Obama been in office? Trayvon Martin got killed by George Zimmerman. He didn't even have a badge. Jordan Davis got killed by Michael Dunn. He didn't even have a badge. Aaron Gardner got killed by the police officers in New York City, man. Got choked to death. Saying, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And that's what you get in America, man. You get Uncle Tom, Uncle Ruckus Negroes that love to lick the crust between the white man's feet. That love to lick the sweat on the white man's behind. Love America so damn much that they'll forget about their own people. That's what your black leaders did. What happened to Jesse Jackson? Jesse Jackson tried to run for president. But the white man said, no, you gotta be for abortion. You gotta be for abortion if you want to run for president. He was against it at first. But then what happened? Oh, abortion, go for abortion. Murder your babies. That's what he said. I'm not even gonna call it abortion anymore. I'm gonna call it for what it really is. Murdering your babies. Y'all sisters need to stop going to the abortion clinics, man. That's right. The white man did that. Politics did that. Let abortion be in the communities, man. I'm going down the street. There's an abortion clinic. There's Planned Parenthood across the street. And you know what I see in the windows? I see black women smiling. I see pictures of black women smiling and black children smiling. What the hell is so good about a woman killing her baby in the womb? What's so glorious about that? Murdering a child in the womb. Don't that child have anything to say? He got a life. What that child have to say? That's his life that you put in your decision in, man. It's not your decision. It's that baby's life, man. He's not even born yet. And you put it up on yourself to kill that child. Well, that's some wicked garbage. That's why when the wicked birth rule, the people mourn. When the wicked birth rule, babies get murdered in the womb. That's right. When the wicked birth rule, brothers and sisters get shot and dead in the streets by police officers for no goddamn reason. Oh, I'm sorry. There is a reason. The white man hates you.
That's right.
Hates your very existence. Hates your guts. He might not say to you in your face, but best believe he hates you. Don't believe me? Ask some white people in those Donald Trump rallies. Ask them. Ask all them white people that are voting for Donald Trump to be president. They hate you. They hate you with a passion. Don't get it twisted. Let them smile in your face. Let them show them crooked white teeth of theirs. But they hate you. As a nation, all of them. Drop that, brother. Give me verse 15. Jeremiah chapter 8, verse 15. Give me that, brother. Read.
Verse 15. We look for peace, but no good come. Hey.
Hold on. What? We look for peace. Well, we're looking for peace in America. We're looking for peace. Black, Hispanics, and American Indians are looking for peace in America. That's why we vote. We think voting is going to give us peace. We're looking for peace. We don't.
And for a time of health, we look for peace, but no good came.
We look for peace, but no good came. No good came for looking for peace from the white man. No good came for looking for peace for Donald Trump, for Hillary Clinton. No good. No good. No peace came good. When Barack Obama got in office, there was no peace. Soon as Barack Obama got in office, ISIS, the Arabs started raising up, started chopping white people's head off. And police brutality, police killing of blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians, man. Brothers, barely 18 years old, getting killed in the streets. Barely 18, 17 years old, getting killed in the streets by police officers in America, man. That ain't peace. Well, all these, with Jordan Davis' parents, they mourning. They can't see their son anymore. Trayvon Martin's parents, they're mourning. They can't see their son anymore. Dylan Storm Ruth killed them 9 brothers and sisters in South Carolina, man, in that church. They're mourning. They can't see their family members anymore, man. No good came for searching for peace in America from the white man. No good. No good came. You're lying to yourself. If you think you can find peace in America, you are fooling yourself, man. You're fooling yourself. Martin Luther King, that dumb Negro gave you a stupid dream. Talk about I had a dream that little white boys and little black girls can hold hands and sit at the table of brotherhood. Since you believe in that dream, that's what happened. Drugs got in your community. Guns got in your community. That's what happened. Martin Luther King's dream is every black, Hispanic, and American Indian's nightmare, man. That's his dream, man. That was his dream, to join you to your oppressor and to make your oppressor kill you. Because what did Martin Luther King say when he died? He said, I feel as that I put my people in a burning house. He said, I felt like I sent my people into a burning house. Trapped his people, man. Because he knew how wicked these white people are. That these nations are, man. These nations come to America to devour you, man. Nothing else. They come over here to devour you. To make money off of you, man. Read on.
And for a time of health, and behold, trouble.
And for a time of health, we're thinking we're going to get better in the community. We thought Barack Obama's Obamacare was going to make us feel better. Huh. That's all he ever said when he was debating for president, when he was running for presidency against Mitt Romney. He was like, oh, I got Obamacare. Obamacare for the middle class people, for the upper class people. Let me tell you something. Especially with that middle class and upper class. Let me tell you something. Black, Hispanics, and American Indians, you're not upper class. You're not even middle class. You're on the bottom. You lower class. You're low. When they say upper class or middle class, they are not talking about us. They are not talking about us. You got to understand how these nations operate, man. These nations are not talking about you. They want you on the bottom, especially the white man. They want you on the bottom so you can stay in subjection, so you can stay in oppression, so you can stay in hurt and build America's empire. Because that's what we did for 400 years. Our forefathers built America off of their sweat, blood, and tears, man. And what did the white man say, man? The white man said he was going to give you what? 40 acres and a mule, right? He said he was going to get blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians 40 acres of a mule. Brothers in Baltimore, sisters in Baltimore, let me ask you a question. Where the hell is your 40 acres and a mule? Where's it at? Show me. What's your 40 acres and a mule? You don't have it. Don't have no land to call your own. Don't have no businesses to call your own. There's no black businesses, man. No black businesses. But we did used to have it. Tulsa, Oklahoma.
That's right.
Tulsa, Oklahoma. Black Wall Street. That was outside. Baltimore was once a black-owned business, man. It was all black. Only by black people. But since the white man came in and all these other nations, Lexington Market, come on, man. Go to Lexington Market. Who do you see? You see Asians, man. You see Chinese and Japanese. Who's selling you your food? Who's selling that chicken and that crab and them birthday cakes and all that garbage in there? Other nations, man. And after they take your money, they hate you for it. That's how all these nations are. They hate you. They hate us, man, as a people.
That's right.
No good comes from looking for peace and good health from these other nations, man. Drop that. Give me Psalms chapter 55, verse 21, man. No good came for these, man. We've been marching for years, man. Marching and protesting for years in America for peace, for good health, for equality. Let me tell you something. God do not want equality.
That's right.
That new philosophy of equality, that's some garbage.
That's right.
You don't see no equality in the Bible. If you actually read the Bible in that Christian church, you will not find no equality for these other nations. No equality at all, man. There's no such thing as equality in America. What's the equivalency in abortion for white people? For Chinese people? For Japanese people? What's the equality in that? What's the equality for Chinese and Japanese getting gunned down in the street by police? What's the equality? Come on, show me something. Come on, somebody show me the statistics. Come on, let's get it. Show me the statistics of white people getting killed at the same rate as blacks and Hispanics. White people are born their children the same rate as blacks and Hispanics. White people getting addicted to crack, cocaine, and heroin the same way as black, Hispanics, and American Indians. I bet you can't find it. Because you know why? These nations stay separate. They stay separate. And it's a good thing. Thank you, Captain. It is a good thing. Because you know when we had Black Wall Street, we were separate. We was living good. Tulsa, Oklahoma, we were separate. When Baltimore was owned by black businesses, Black Baltimore was separate. You gotta understand the benefit of being separate, man. When you are separate, you have your own resources. You have your own money. You have your own businesses. That's what it means to be separate, man. When you vote for a president, you're not voting for being separate. When you vote for another president, you're trying to join to these nations, man. You're trying to join yourself to America. And that's why we're in this condition in the first place. Because we want to join to America. We're supposed to separate and be unto ourselves, man. Supposed to join to our own brothers and sisters, man. To another black, Hispanic, and American Indian, man. That's how God intended it, man.
That's right.
Read on, brother.
Psalms chapter 55, verse 21.
And let me show you how wicked the white man is. This is how wicked voting is, man. Read on.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
The words of his mouth were smooth than butter. What did Donald Trump say? What did Donald Trump say? He loved the blacks. That's what Donald Trump said. He said he loved the blacks. Now, unless the blacks are some sort of white race or some sort of white people, he do not love blacks. He said he loved the Mexicans. He said the Mexicans make his hotels and all that. He said he loves the Mexicans. But he's saying that the Mexicans are bringing in the drugs and the guns. His words are smooth and butter. You don't understand the white man. The white man is slick with his words.
That's right.
He can say, I love you, and it sounds perfect. It sounds like candy cane and Christmas presents. The words of his mouth are smooth and butter. Real slick. We don't.
But war.
But what?
But war.
But what?
But war.
But wars. But war. What's war? War is when two nations fight each other. Two or more nations fight each other. That's what you're seeing on the TV. ISIS is fighting America.
That's right.
Russia is about to get anywhere in America too. And Korea. Come on, man. Watch the news. You know what I'm saying? It's already happening. Just didn't get to the point when they used the atomic bombs and all that. Trust and believe it's going to happen. Trust and believe it's going to happen. And what do you do in war? Do you make love? Do you give love in war? Do you hug in war? No. You kill in war.
That's right.
But war, we don't.
What's in his heart?
In his what?
Heart.
What's in his heart? Not literally in his heart. Your heart is an organ. When it's saying the Bible in his heart, it's talking about his mind.
That's right.
War is in his mind, man. He's always plotting, man. He's always plotting against blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians. He's always plotting. How can I get this land? How can I get this new resource? How can I get these people to stay oppressed? His words are smooth and butter, but war is in his heart. Do I understand the white man? The white man hates you. He hates you. Give me Daniel chapter 8, verse 25. He hates you with a passion. Well, and guess what? I hate him too. I hate him with a passion. And guess what? God hates it too. God hates it. And it's right. What did Paul say? Is there unrighteousness with God? God forbid. Hell no. God can hate if he wants to. Why? Because the white man has been oppressing his people. His chosen people in America. You got it? Let's get some more, yeah? Now, I'm reading out the Bible. This ain't coming out of my heart. This ain't what I thought about last night. I'm reading out the Bible. God's word. Let's get some more on America's voting. We don't.
Daniel chapter 8, verse 25. And through his policies.
Hold up. Hold up. What is policies? Politics.
That's right.
That's what policies are. Same-sex marriage, that's a policy.
That's right.
When a man can marry another man, that's policy. Homosexuality and lesbianism, becoming an alternative lifestyle, that's a policy. That's what politics give you. Abortion, that's a politic. When a woman can murder her baby in the womb, that's politics. That's what politics give you. And through his policies, we don't.
Also, he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand.
Also, he will cause craft to prosper in his hand. What it means to cause craft to prosper in his hand? Abortion was a craft that he make prosper in his hand. Why? Because he knew as soon as you can get a black woman to abort her babies at $4,000 a year, $450,000 a year, on an escalated level, you can depopulate the black and Hispanic community. He knew that if you push abortion in the black Hispanic community, if you push homosexuality in the black Hispanic community, lesbianism in the black Hispanic community, there won't be no more babies. A man having sex with another man, a man cannot produce, you can't get a baby out of that.
That's right.
A woman having sex with another woman, you can't get a baby out of that.
That's right.
That's one of the white man's policies. That's the policy of America. And guess what? When you vote for a president, when you vote for presidency, you are voting to keep them policies alive in America.
That's right.
That's what you're doing. And through his policies, he shall make craft to prosper in his hand. It benefits him, man. All these policies that he put on benefits him. but it don't benefit blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians. It don't benefit us. We don't.
And he shall magnify himself in his heart.
Whoa, there we go again. Heart. In his mind, he shall magnify himself. What do you mean to magnify? I mean to be proud. The white man is a proud bastard. He's proud. He's a proud heathen.
That's right.
Everything he do, he proud. He got the best military. He got all the resources. He's proud. He's proud. He is. He's a proud nation. And guess what? He proud. He magnify himself because he got the best military. He got all the resources. He got all the money.
Right.
He making all the trade with these other nations. America is the #1 superpower on this earth. Why? Because of blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians.
That's right.
Because we are following his policies, man. We don't.
And by peace shall destroy many.
Woo! Hold up. And by peace, there we go again. Peace. Peace. No justice, no peace. Black lives matter. And through peace, through his peace, what?
Shall destroy many.
He shall destroy many. Through the white man's peace, through all these nations' peace, they destroyed blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians.
That's right.
As to the American Indians, through the white man's peace, he killed 77 million Native American Indians.
Right.
Through the white man's peace, he killed 99 million blacks during the transatlantic slave trade.
That's right.
He killed the Hispanics, our Mexican brothers and sisters, our Puerto Rican brothers and sisters, our Cuban brothers and sisters, with his peace. You don't understand. So, ask for peace for the white man, you basically committing suicide. You ask for death. You ask for death when you ask the white man for peace. Because he is not capable of peace. He is not capable of peace, compassion, or mercy. But God is.
Nobody tell you cry. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you a black man like me. And it's worth something.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, so packed, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues, call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good wreck. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good shepherd. Plus when you in hell, how did you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain. Something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord?